Hello and welcome to this Plasma system. It's all up to date, and the video is about ArcoLinux Logout. Now Plasma Super X has its own beautiful icons, right? But somebody on Telegram said, wouldn't it be nice that if we log out with ArcoLinux Logout, that we have also the choice of the surfn icons. So basically this is a video where you can create your own way to log out. By that I mean, of course, you use the ArcoLinux Logout application, but why not use your own icons that you love from paper, papyrus, anything out there. All we need are SVGs. So that's important because an SVG is a vector graphics design or image, and it will not lose its resolution. If you make it bigger or smaller, it's going to be really nice to look at. PNGs, you just can't blow it up or well, make it smaller is okay. But so it needs to be an SVG. That's the bottom line. And then you go and look out, go for SVGs you like to log out. So that's the idea. We have only a few icons to find, just like here. Here we have 4 icons. In ArcoLinux Logout we have a bit more. Now we don't use ArcoLinux Logout because we are happy with our way to log out on Plasma. So we do not have it installed. So first of all, let's get our data in. So ArcoLinux Logout, let's see if it's installed. Yeah, it's installed, so that's cool already. So I was testing if it was working on here. So it means also that the icons are there as well, but there are more icons than just this one. So let's see if I've installed that one as well. ArcoLinux Logout. So there's the themes as well. I'm gonna get those in too, if not already in. No. So that's installed now. Now if you don't know where to look, and normally you don't know where to look, then you go to PAMAC, and PAMAC is going to explain you where it is in a graphical way. So we type in ArcoLinux Logout, and it says the themes are there in user share ArcoLogout themes. Okay, let's put you down here. And then we go to, so we want to be creative, right? We want to have want to make our own icons. We are tired of the icons that are provided, and we go to the internet and have a look what's out there and what's better. So ArcoLinux, I got a wrong ArcoLinux Logout. Here they are. So we have here the icons, the wallpaper, the icons, and the themes. So we need a theme. And the themes just installed are the ones from Sardi, so not from surfn. So that was the question on Telegram, could we have the ones from surfn? But you can have a lot more, and that's this video. Be creative, find your own icons. So let's start with, I don't know, Sardi blood or something. It doesn't really matter what we start with because they're all similar, right? This one is from Peter. It's it does not show the images right now for some reason, but ours do show, and the theme it is showing, but it's white against white, so that's not gonna work a lot. This one shows, so there are guys that are blurred and there are guys that are not blurred, but basically it's cancel, hibernate, lock, log out, restart, shut down, suspend. These icons I have to look for. And if you want blur, that's something else. But if you don't want blur, just do a copy paste and then change the name, and that's fine, right? There is no need to have blur. You can have blur, but if you do something more, well, will be well, Inkscape, right? So like I said, doesn't really matter. Sardi blood was our first choice. Now do Ctrl C and go to your desktop. Here is much easier to work. So we have a copy from Sardi blood. Okay, fine. Do we have surfn icons? We have surfn icons, and it's going to be in here in the user share icons. user share icons, right? And we can have a look at the surfn arc breeze. And in here are our icons, but they're somewhere in here. And it's always the same with these icons. It's so much, right? 7,691, yeah, icons. Go and look for your particular icons in there. So it's a lot to do. Now I can't, well, I can try, like for instance, restart and see if it works like that. So, okay. So now we need to look. What's going to say, I'd rather install Nemo for it. So Nemo is a file manager, but this is okay, right? So if we look for a word, we get icons. We should be able to see it. Whatever file manager you choose, you should be able to see the actual icons. Now, so if not on a desktop environment with a good file manager where you can actually see the icons, install sudo pacman -s nemo, right? So I'm not going to do it because I see it. Now, let's put you here. That's the other side of my second screen here. That's better. And that's you. I like to detach the tab. And then we have what I need to have and what I find. So restart was not a good word to look for it. Cancel. Nothing to cancel. So I guess it might be also the reason that I don't have a proper icons here, because this is of course surfn arc breeze, Eric. So sudo pacman -s surfn. So I'm gonna rely on my own surfn icons, surfn icons git or something. How's it called? Icons git. So I need those files in. That's done. So now I have surfn. And in surfn, that will be a better search. Okay, so the first thing, cancel. Cancel, okay. These are the cancel buttons. Now I don't want these little guys. These little guys are links. So it's going to somewhere else. Everything is a link, it seems. Let's have a look. Properties, location, actions, GTK cancel. Is the link or not? Dialog, no. Okay. Dialog. Indeed. Here's the dialog, no. SVG. And the size, so take a look at the bottom here, 428. This guy is 735. What's the size of this guy? Check some permissions. General, size. I'm looking for pixels. That much pixels on that much pixels. Don't really see it. Why do I not see the properties of the SVG file type options? Nope. Where are the details? Don't see the details. Let's open it up. Okay, so the width is 32 and the height is 32. So that's what I have. Now, next time I'm gonna open you up with Inkscape, but as you see, it's a text file, right? So that's why SVG is so interesting. So I have now dialog no. I'm gonna change your name into cancel, right? So this guy is out. This guy is gonna be called cancel. Now this one can go out as well, but I need to rename it. So F2, Control C, kill this guy, Control C, Control V, Control, oh, that's not gonna work. So cancel blur, it will be typing like this. So if we go over it, nothing will happen, right? Because it's the same. So that's one down. Dialog. Okay, fine, dialog. hibernate. Hibernate. Do we even like the icon? Hibernate. Well, that's always a thing, right? You can choose other icons from other themes. Let's do log, see if we like log. The log icon. Then we get this or this. This is maybe more in line with that one. So we can make our own customized look, right? We have a black screen, so we could get rid of the orange and keep the whites and make that red maybe. So it's anything goes, but maybe we could get this one as well. That's also nice. Unlock SVG. I'm rather fond of this one. So that's where it starts, right? Options, choices. We can use this one. That's more in line with that one. But do we want everything in red, right? Maybe not. Maybe everything a different icon with different colors. No. We have to choose. It is log. A log is this sign and log is this thing, right? So let's see. Properties, object logged, and it's going to point link to changes prevent. Okay, changes prevent. Changes prevent. Okay, so size. Let's see if I can find it here. Maybe I should open something up so I see the elements. Not sure if I can add more details to it. Configure dolphin. Maybe I can add something more to it. Okay. So double click. Text probably. 16 is this. Okay. Let's worry about size later. So Control C, Control V. This is gonna be my log. So log is out. Log and log blur. Delete. Underscore blur, not minus blur, because the application wants these exact names, looking for those names. So we'll see later on if the size is not okay. Let's go for logout. That's something else. Logout, that's something else as well. Still morning. Early in the morning. That's one that's not a link. So those guys are all links. This seems to be the biggest one. So I'm gonna take the biggest one. Control C, Control V. So we get cancel, a yellow thing, a green thing. Okay. Should be called logout. Okay, so you're out. And now we know how it's gonna be called, the other one. So this one is logout, and Control C, Control V. You're gonna be called just blur behind it. He's not going to show its colors for some reason. He's changed in view here. F5. Aha. F5 just shown it. Do I like the green? I can play around with colors later. Okay. Restart. How's that? Restart. Restart is I do believe we have this one here as well. That's restart. So indeed we expect a thing like that, right? System restart or this, that's good too. That's a good one for shutdown. So we remember the word shutdown here. That's a nice one, but we need to have a link later on. So do I have a link? and I mean not a link. So that one of that one, that one of that one, that one of that one. That one? Okay, that one. Properties. It's going to view refresh. Okay. So view refresh is going to give me that one. So I have this one, that one, that one, and then a gray one. Colors we can change, right? But it's the lines, the arrows that I can't change. Well, I could a little bit, but try to find a good one. So let's restart. Fine. Restart is out. This is restart. And then Ctrl C, Ctrl V, restart with a blur if we want to. F5. Now we know. F5. And then shutdown, we had shutdown, but we need to figure out where the image is, not a link. So shutdown, this is shutdown, that's the K shutdown, so for plasma. But can be a little bit bigger because the K is always a bit smaller. We need to see that the lines that we use, if we use that one and that one, that are more or less the same thickness. So let's see. Properties, system shutdown, that's what I should type. System shutdown. Okay, then we go to links, 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 links. Here, there's no link. So that guy, copy here. That's the system shutdown. Okay, you can go and you can go. And then system shutdown is just shutdown. And Ctrl C, Ctrl V, shutdown, blur. Now we have this. Suspense and switch. Let's try suspense. Don't really like the eye being closed. What's this? Can we see this with can we see this with GIMP? Ah, there it is. No, not GIMP, Inkscape. Let's see what this is. Ah, that's not so bad. That's much better than the eye being closed. It's a little bit thick. A little bit thick. It is not a link though, is it? Close without saving. It is not a link. Properties, details. No, it's not a link. So Ctrl C, Ctrl V. This is suspend, so you are out. I have another idea. Huh. This line is just like this and that line like that. Okay, really doesn't matter. That's okay. So you're out, and then suspend, I guess. I'm gonna check again if that was the name. Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and suspend blur. In my trash, there's a lot in there. So it was suspend and suspend blur. Okay, good. Now I can empty my trash. Okay, so suspend is against a white background. It will not really matter. This one has no circle behind there as well. So we might decide to get rid of all the colors as well. That would be an idea. Or we can put here colors and a circle behind it, and everything has circles. It's whatever we like, right? That's the fun. Switch. Don't see really a nice icon to make a switch. So switch blur, we're looking at that one. Maybe give hibernate first a go. Hibernate, and that's, this one is the best one, I think. hibernate. Okay, that's hibernate. So that one goes, that one goes. This is hibernate. So you can give us, if you're happy with your look screen icons, you can give us these icons, and if we think they're nice, we can incorporate them in the package. Then everybody can use them. So there's one thing to do. This one is still not okay. How about arrows? No, about arrow. How about switch again? What did we get then? How about one level up? So not staying in surfn and having a look at all the installed icons. Any good in there? Switch. That's the most, and it's an SVG, so it's important not to get the PNGs out of it. But this guy is coming from, I don't know where, properties. Do we have a pathway somewhere? Love, icons, love apps 64. So that's probably gonna be the best one. Control C, Control V. That will fall in place with the other one. We can also use that guy and edit it, because then the size of the lines will be more uniform. It's a little bit smaller. So if we take this one and open it with Sublime Text, oh, why am I doing that? Open it with, of course, with Inkscape, and we get rid of a few things. We get rid of that, delete, Control Z, we get rid of this. So there's the group, and I want to delete this one, and then that one, arrow out. This is better, right? And then File, Save As, Inkscape, Optimize SVG is the best one I can take, and then convert shorten color version, ArcoLinux group, keep editor data, work around SVG output, remove metadata, remove comments, enable view boxing, IDs, shorten IDs about, okay, replace. Scour is not installed. All right, got it. We'll just save you normal way. Save as, switch SVG. Not that one, but the plain Inkscape SVG. Save, replace. All right, so we have this one. Switch SVG is your out, and Control C, Control V, you will be or not blurred. So that's that. F5. This is now all good. So we need a new name, right? Sardi Blood is not a good name, so surfn is a better name. Then we go to the folder. We should try it out, right? We should try and see how will this look before we work any further, if we'd all like it. So I'm gonna launch Thunar. I am on Plasma, but on Thunar File Manager I can go to the File System, to User, to Share, to ArcoLogout, to Themes, and then say I'm gonna be the boss here. Open folder as root. I'm gonna say open it up. So this one is me being root, so I can just drop it in here and write. So surfn is in here. When I do ArcoLinux Logout, I can set up here that we need to have surfn, save the setting, cancel, and Super X, not Super X, then ArcoLinux Logout. And we have icons we like or do not like. This is smaller than the others, but there's no background behind it, so that might be the reason. Might be better if we do background, 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 background. I dislike the brown, and no background. So no background, no background. That would be nice, right? So suspend needs a background, and I don't like the color behind there. So desktop, we stay working on our desktop, not in here. That's just for the copy paste here. Warning, you're using a root account, you may harm your system. We know what we're doing. So this one, we need to change that one, right? Just a quick check again. So the suspend and the hibernate. Suspend and the hibernate. So this guy, probably Sublime Text, right? We're not gonna write this. I'm not sure if I can ever write this, and it's not intentional. You don't need to write anything. Open up Inkscape. Okay. So now we need to get something behind it. We have a circle here. So with a like this, when I press, this is not just a left mouse click and not pressing any keyboard shortcuts. If I press Control, this Shift, that's Shift. This happens. When I press Control, this happens. Right? So that's better. So I can move this little guy over here and then say page down. So it's one level down. And then combine these guys and say you're a group. And then I can, oh, it's not a group yet. So that one. So select something and then Shift and then select the other one and then say group. Here it is. That's what I wanted to do. And now if you make it bigger or smaller, both guys are following, but you can make it really ugly without a control button. So Control, make it a little bit better. So how about this? So now it's a gray button. A gray button, a gray button. Is that a nice gray button? We have already a gray button, but it's not bad. Maybe gray, gray, and then green, green. So red, gray, gray. It's not a bad idea to have the same colors. So let me check again. Reboot, cancel. What's the color of reboot? Restart. So this guy has also a color. So Inkscape. And we click on this thing, and now we know this is the gray color. Control C. And the other guy is suspend. So this guy is gray, but not exact the same gray. Control. Well, it's a darker gray for sure. Control S, that's saved. Okay. So now I have two the same colors. So this guy and that guy should be the same. Easy enough. Just delete it. Control C, Control V, underscore blur. What if we try this out? So Control A, Control C, Control V. I don't know if it's actually worked, so I'm gonna do it like this. Replace all. Yeah, that's a good thing. Replace all. And then try it out. Okay, this is much smaller. Why is this guy smaller? This one and that one is smaller. They're all the same size, except that guy. So suspend is smaller. Cancel. Why is suspend smaller? Suspend is smaller. Open with. Let's make sure it always gonna open up with Inkscape. Otherwise, I have to tell it again and again and again and again. Inkscape. That's the guy, remember, okay, done. So, what is the size of this thing? 512, is it? Whoa. Okay. And what's the size of the other guys? Can't we see it in a column or something? Can't we see it like this? Created access type, ratings, comment, document, title, image, width, not available. Would be great if everything worked like this. Height, nothing available. So I'll have to look anyway. Open with Inkscape. How big is this? That's my brown. Have to be in here anyway. We wanted to change that to green, right? The size of this thing is 48. Okay, 48, and actually the drawing is more or less to the border, right? It's very close to the border. And we have even a shadow, which is probably not going to show anyway. So I'm going to delete the shadow. That will not show. And then the green thing. So save, that's one thing. Ah, it's the blur. I'm working in the blur. Okay, not going to work in the blur. I'm going to work in hibernate. I'm going to copy paste later over. So shadow, I'm going to delete this shadow. The green thing. The green guy. What kind of green is this? But with Inkscape. Not sure if I like even the green color, but let's try it out. Control C and then go for, there you are, that one. Paint is undefined. Okay, we want this like that. See, there are more shadows to this thing and even a shadow here, but let's see. These are good, right? So Control S, that's saved. Same color, check. And the hibernate blur, gonna be hibernate blur, like this. All right, hibernate, so we got this guy and got the guy over there. I'd rather like, actually, I think we can make this bigger, a little bit bigger. So let's see if we can ungroup this as well. Ungroup, because I think the shadow will be in there. What if we make this a little bit bigger? I'm pressing now Control Shift, by the way, Control Shift, which moves me like this. Control S, a little bit bigger. It is a little bit bigger, more in line with the others because they're also huge. I think I'll need to make it a little bit more even to follow them in line with the others. Okay, Control C, Control V, we can always adapt later. So we have this, that, and still gonna look for that guy, right? So all these guys are size of file, document properties. This guy is 16. And the other guys were different. Huh? 16. If they're all 16, I'm gonna make them all 16. It's the easiest way to do it. You gotta have some luck. 32. Okay, so 16. My thing is here. So we have the suspend, That's a bit strange. Suspend. You're a strange guy. Okay, file. Okay, so 16 it is, and height 16 it is. Click somewhere and it's now changed. Now it's of course super small, and this is super big, so you need to have everything and then go and make it smaller. Put it over your canvas, zoom in, control scroll, and 4 works as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then make it even smaller. That's too small. And then we zoom in again with control, we zoom in, and we are at 16. They almost till they are close to the border, very close to the border. So I'm going to do just that in the middle. You can arrange, distribute the things here, but I like to do it visually. You can also do it with arrows, so a little bit like this, and then control. I mean, is it control or alt? Alt. So alt makes me change things a little bit. Yeah. Something like that. That's cool. So Control S, saved. Let's have a look. So you see already a little bit difference between these two guys. So you're out. Control C, Control V, blur. The video has been 36 seconds again already. So this guy can go over here. Ooh, I'm on another desktop now. Moving back to my own desktop. Like this. This Control C, Control V, and now we have a look. Okay, cancel. Not sure if that was successful, the copy paste. So copy, paste. Where's the paste? All right, like this then, replace. And I really don't like the green, but it's okay. It's okay. We can make different colors. This is gray, that's gray. We could have a different color down here in the back. We can make it also bigger. Let's see what happens if we save the settings. Then it becomes this. So that's still good. Visually, I like it. This is a little bit too big for my taste. This is maybe even a little bit bigger than the others. So I'm gonna take a look at the cancel button. The cancel button seems to be a few pixels bigger. Let's see at the size, 32. That's okay. 32 is fine, but it's very close to the border. So a little bit smaller, then it's a little bit off from the border. Control S, save. And you as well. All right, so cancel blur. The green. Do I like the green or not? I don't know. 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 What color could be better? I don't know. Is there a color that could be nicer? We could have a look. Super Shift and then enter. Give me some inspiration. Give me some inspiration. already have red. How about orange? It even seems this is not white. Nah, you're white. Safe. Oh, there are more guys like that. How about you? Are you also not white? Where are the colors? There you are. No, you're not white. Now you're white. Let's check that first. No. Let's see if that's better. We're not gonna do the blurs, or yeah, we can do quickly the blurs. It does not take that much time. Otherwise I have to copy paste, right? Save. Let's check if everything is white. That one was the white. That's where we started. We discover some things, eh? And maybe we dislike everything being white. Let's hope not. I have to do it again. Okay. There we go again. All right, and this. Did I get that guy? No need, because that's cool. I think I got that one right. Let's be sure. Why am I not seeing up here? There he is. So that's the stroke paint, is it? Fill, stroke style. Close without saving. Let's have a look. Okay, fill is white, just to be sure. Okay, so back to the coloring. The green. Do we like the green? What do we have open now? Just one Inkscape? No. So that one can close. We like that one. Shut down blur. Why is that not white? Close. Suspend. That was that one. Yeah. Okay, close. We have that one open and that one open. It's the same thing. So closing that one. All right, one Inkscape open. This is white, this is green. Blah. Green. What if we took something from this kind of look? Too bright. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Now we're back in the red guy. That's more orange, a little bit brighter maybe. How about this color? Can always create more differences, but a little bit more like that. Okay, let's try. Logout is orange. Because basically that's the one we're going to use a lot, right? So make the icons nice, the ones you like, because we can log out blur. We can say to ArcoLinux Logout not to use, for instance, suspend or hibernate, because we're not using it, right? We don't use it, for example. Then you don't see it. So we have still one green up there. Let's see. Oh no, first copy paste. So from here till here, that's how we do it. Replace all, then go up here, run it, and that's it. Okay, let's make it, of course, a little bit nicer. The normal size is 64, by the way, but you can have something a little bit more, a little bit less. Doesn't really matter. The pixel doesn't matter. That's what we have now. So, to graze it either sides, shut down in the middle, which is a nice eye catcher. Reboot, suspend, and then hibernate. Maybe another color on the other side. Maybe we can have orange again. Why not? Then we have some symmetry. Let's go for some symmetry. Let's see if that's nice or not. So I need to know the color. That color is this color. Control C. You're out, and hibernate is that color, and that's it. Save. Let's do the same quickly for this one. Like this. Let's see. Maybe we can make a little bit difference. Maybe we can make it light or dark or something. It's not that bad. This could be my icon theme, right? This could be my way to log out. Makes sense, the buttons make sense. Reboot, shut down, suspend, hibernate, unlock. Two guys on either side without any circle in behind it, and those are symmetric, and those two guys are symmetric. It's like I always say, it's a lot of choices in Linux, and this is the fun, right? And that's why this tutorial is here. Make your own theme, and that would be great if you could share it afterwards. And if we like it, only if we like it, then it can be incorporated in the package. So I'm gonna leave it at this. I'm not sure if I want to blur, so we can have a blur as well. What happens is that when you go over that drawing is a little bit blurred. I really should look again how I should do that in Inkscape, because I've not done that yet. But there must be something in here to actually make a new layer or something, and then blur it with using with filters and all that, and that have something nice. But I'm not gonna incorporate that in the video, since I don't know how to do it either. So I have to figure it out. But this is how you do it. Make your own, search for your icons, make your own icon theme, and then you can have some fun. Right? I'm gonna put this in the icon theme, and this will be an extra way to log out. All right, cheers, have fun.